My name is Sara Torabi. It's my pleasure to present the research on the effects of Faradarmani consciousness field on wheat seeds in altered gravity. This experiment has been conducted under the supervision of Mohammad Ali Taheri, the founder of Cosmo Intel Research Center. The outline of my talk is as follows: background, T consciousness fields, the aims of this study, material and methods, results, and conclusion. Earth has been known as a special planet in the solar system and the only place in the universe that can host life. Living organisms, including plants, have always been exposed to gravity. This force has led to the development of their patterns. Therefore, morphogenesis and growth processes are expected to be modified under microgravity conditions in space. In the 1980s, Mohammad Ali Taheri introduced T consciousness as a fundamental element of the universe, from which information, matter, and energy spring forth. There are various T consciousness fields with different functions, and Faradarmani consciousness field is one of them. The aim of this study was to investigate the effects of Faradarmani consciousness field on several growth traits of wheat plant and the geotropic response of seminal roots under normal Earth gravity and microgravity conditions. Moreover, this experiment may offer the possibility of answering some questions as follows. Does Faradarmani make the alteration independent of the gravity? Can Faradarmani promote the geotropic response of roots under microgravity condition? Does Faradarmani have a consistent effect on seedling growth under different gravities? This experiment was carried out using a double-blind method, with lab technician unaware of Faradarmani theory and the individual applying the treatment unaware of the study's details. In the first experiment, 3-day-old seedlings were exposed to microgravity by clinostat rotation at 40 rpm for 96 hours. Figure 1 illustrates the template for seed arrangement in petri dishes and the clinostat device. In the second experiment, to evaluate the influence of microgravity and Faradarmani on geotropism, after 20 hours of sowing seeds on agar medium, the petri dishes were divided into 3 groups, including normal gravity, 90-degree turned, and microgravity at the speed of 20 rpm. Observations were taken every 30 minutes for 5 hours through pictures to assess root length and curvature. The results showed that in microgravity conditions, Faradarmani resulted in a significant reduction in root numbers, whereas under normal gravity there was an enhancement in both root and shoot length. When it comes to geotropic response in the second experiment, while in the clinostat environment the roots showed a fluctuating pattern, the curvatures of Faradarmani treated samples were similar to the controls grown under normal gravity condition. Overall, a generally downward trend can be observed in root curvature under the influence of Faradarmani. In microgravity, the root length of the control group increased by about 143% over 5 hours, while disenlargement reached 186% under Faradarmani treatment compared to their initial values. In conclusion, the fact that Faradarmani affects seedlings in both normal gravity and microgravity suggests that the influence of this field is independent of gravity. In space and clinostat environments, roots often exhibit spontaneous curvatures. Surprisingly, under microgravity stress, the curvatures of Faradarmani treated samples were similar to normal gravity condition. According to Taheri, this ability is attributed to the establishment of a novel system with a new information index through Faradarmani treatment in the clinostat environment. Our research team and thanks for your attention.